I'm doing a Virgo reading, and it's for your birthday. So it's going to be for a whole year long. I'm sorry that I didn't get this on your first day, but of Virgo season, but we're still in it, so it's still applicable. And I'm just gonna try and figure out what's gonna be happening for you for the next 1 year. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what we need to use. It's been a while since I've done a birthday reading. I kind of like using an oracle, and I like to divide the year up into 4 parts, and so we're going to start with now, right? So it's September, October, November, then December, January, February, March, April, May, and then June, July, August. All right, so we need 4 of these cards, Spirit, to see what is happening and when. Be bold and make the first move is your now. So I feel like, there's something you need to act on within the next 3 months, right? And then after that, I feel like something really good is happening here with take time to breathe out. It's almost like, that aha moment or that really cool thing that happens in our life, and it takes our breath away, and we end up like kind of holding our breath in some kind of way, right? So let's see here. And the 4th, there's your card. You are good enough. So those are the themes, kind of, for each of the, so count 3 months, right? All right, so be bold and make the first move. Let's ask and see what that is all about for Virgo. Be bold and make the first move. What's going on here? What is this pertaining to? Something in your family. There's something that needs to change, a dynamic. 4 of Wands is about having a happy, stable home. So there's the Emperor card. So yeah, very, very applicable with even the astrology. And the reason I'm saying it's your home is because of the 4 of Wands. This is about stability in your home, like everybody getting along and that kind of thing. And I feel like it's up to you to do something about it, right? Now, remember the North Node is in Aries, which is the Emperor card. So I kind of feel like, Spirit is saying, like, it's up to you to fix whatever is going on here that's causing some kind of, I don't know, problem, right? Something in the dynamic of a family needs to change. Okay, so we will keep going here with the next portion, which would be, I'm going to write it down. So we're in September. So it's September, October, November, and then December, January, February. Can you guys see me what I'm writing here? I'm going to leave it so maybe you can see it here in the corner. Whoops. And then March, April, May. And then the 4th one is June, July, and August of next year, right? So that's what we're looking at here. I hope that you guys understand what I'm talking about. Like each one of the cards represents 3 months. Okay, so here we are, September, October, November. It's calling for you to take charge of something in your family dynamic. Something needs to change, transform into something different. It's not telling me what yet, but we'll figure it out. Take time to breathe out. Page of Wands. This could be like a new project, page, right? Or it could be a message, or it could be somebody, 5 of Cups. This is sad. This is sad news. disseminating moon. That means that it's full. You ask for something to leave, and it's leaving. And that's what the disseminating moon is. It's like, on the full moon when you make a wish and, you're letting things go. Well, it's actually happening. Something is being let go of here, and you're real sad about it. But the thing is you've got to let go in order to make room for this new thing that's coming in. This is the Ace of Cups. So honestly, this could be about a love, like a lover, who you knew had to leave, and so you let it go, and you're sad about it. You're having a hard time. But like at the bottom of the deck, there's two aces, right? There's two aces, love and passion. So in order for you to move forward, something has to leave in December, January, February. Something just does. I don't know what it is. It's a Page of Wands. So this could have something to do with a message, a fire sign that's young. So I might not be talking to, I might be talking to younger people here. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I feel like it's some kind of love situation or a passion situation, right? Fiery climax approaches. This is an Aries Emperor energy, but the Empress is coming out. So something ending here. Now, I don't know if this has something to do with your mother, or if this is you, or if this new love is attracted to the Emperor energy that you found. Because there's an Empress coming here, sending in an offer of love. Hey, baby, want to get lucky? It's a King of Cups, so it could be any water sign, but it looks to me like this could be something that is difficult. This could be a difficult situation. There is some kind of climax coming, it says, like a culmination of things, right? And then the Five of Wands. So let's look at this Five of Wands because we're using this deck. And this actually looks like a bunch of games. It looks like people playing hide and seek. It looks like working together. It looks like learning how to cooperate with other people. You know what I mean? Five of Wands is usually a struggle. So I don't know if it's a struggle for you to like get involved with this person, or if this person is just a game player and you're having to say like, no thanks, man. I'm not interested in the game. Is that what's going on here? Yeah, it's over. So that's what's going on. So there's somebody who's a King of Cups. So King of Cups could be any water sign like Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. And you have another Scorpio card right here on top. So I don't know, but we're clarifying an Aries card, saying like you're going to need Emperor energy here, because I don't know if this person is coming in as an Empress. I really don't know. But it feels like it's a game and you're just really over it. Like you're just like, not dealing with this situation, Okay, so let's look at You Are Good Enough. First card out is the Chariot. So I feel like this is about movement. It's about getting a new car. It's about alignment with your body, mind, and soul. It's about a lot of things. You're good enough to have whatever it is you want. You're good enough to create whatever you want. I see the Knight of Wands here. This is you kind of like out on a lake, loving your life, living life to the fullest is what I feel like. I feel like you're feeling great about yourself, and Spirit wants you to know that. You know what I mean? So I feel like you're learning that. I am good enough. It's your card too. This is a Virgo energy in the Moon card. So definitely something going on here. The Star card. Finding your wish fulfillment. I think you're going straight for your wish fulfillment. I do see a Two of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, as well as the Hierophant card. And then I see the Devil here too, representing fear, representing addiction, representing, I mean, this card doesn't really look terrible, but both of these people are blindfolded and chained together. So I don't really know what they're kind of saying, but maybe you're feeling the truth about something, the truth about what you want. Yeah, you're getting a lot of information here, but like juggling between body and soul here. Like, should I listen to my mind that's scared and like thinking of past situations that didn't work out? Like, I need a dose of the truth, Ace of Swords. I can't help but notice that now this is the third ace that's making its way through the thing. So it looks to me like this year is going to be filled with new beginnings. You know what I mean? Like, I do see endings, but don't forget that we can't have a new beginning unless we put something, we have to exchange it. You know what I mean? We only get so much energy. We only, we have a certain amount. And so when something's negative like this one, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm going to clarify here in a minute. But it looks to me like there's a game being played by this lover, by this King of Cups. He's coming in with as a page, but then showing up as a king as well. So you like get a message maybe from this king. And it seems like maybe, I wonder if it's got something to do with this guy. Like this whole thing, like maybe this has been a toxic relationship. I mean, it looks like it. Like maybe someone's got an addiction, or maybe somebody is just like, hey, narcissist, like I know they use that word too much, but like, what if this is that, And it's time for you, like, to understand, like, maybe something else, right? You've got three major arcanas here, talking about the Two of Pentacles. The Lovers is right down here. So this is definitely a story about a lover. Remember, we have the Two of Cups over here. Now, what I feel like is, Virgo, I feel like you've been in situations or, you know, maybe even clear back to when you were a kid, you know what I mean? Where there was just disruption in your life and, because you've got the Ten of Swords first card out. Ten of Swords is like minor arcana death card, which is here too. And I feel like this is about your home, the home that what you call home, right? And there's disruption and there's something has to change, right? And here you are changing it with your energy here with the Temperance card and then the Magician. You're changing your energy, you're tapping into your higher self, and you're creating the life that you want here. So I kind of feel like that's what your year is about. The thing that bothers me here, Virgo, is this Devil card that just is just sitting right here, right? There's something that's got to end. So let's look and see what that could be, right? Let's clarify the Devil card. We'll use this one. We'll use this deck and tell me, why is the Devil card here? And why is it this one? Why does it look like that? Is this, tell me what this is in this deck, the Devil. What's it representing here for Virgo? It's about your past. It is. It's a headspace that you're in. And I feel like, there's this vibe of suffering and lack, and you're just kind of stuck in that. You feel limited. There's a lot of fear here. So I kind of feel like this is super important. So you have somebody coming in here in the end, right? Like at the end of the year, June, July, and August, before your birthday next year. And I feel like you're just going for it. I feel like you're in a good place over here. You've got a lot of, three major arcanas right here in this pile. You are good enough. So this is a really important lesson for you. You know what I mean? Because like it's telling me you're filled with all this feeling from your past. You have a lot of fear. You have a lot of lack mentality, like I'm not enough. But Spirit is saying, oh, yeah, you are. And then here comes this Two of Cups. So this Two of Cups is somebody you could possibly even someday want to marry, with the Hierophant card here. But at the very minimum, I mean, I feel like this person coming in is showing you the truth about something. I feel like you are in such a great place when this person comes in, but there's this in the back of your mind, you have this kind of like feeling like I'm not really good enough to tell you the truth for this person, for this kind of life, because it's a life of freedom. You know what I mean? Like you're following your passions. This person that's coming in is loyal. And it looks to me like they're coming in very quick. They are your wish fulfillment. They match you in energy with the Two of Cups. They are somebody that you recognize from another life. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, a Cancer over here. Those are the majors that are here. Now, this thing that's got to leave, it's like you're standing here in the Empress energy, and there's some kind of call, like a message or something like that coming in. Now, this could be somebody you've already dealt with that's already, over. Well, I don't know. So these first 3 months could be talking about the whole thing, like clearing out this person that doesn't really work for you, and then making room for this new person that is, meant to come into your life at a certain specific time, which would be June, July, August of next year, you know? So let's look and see what this person is up to over here. Let's see. Let's start at the beginning in the now. And we're going to talk about, let's see. I'm pretty sure the Emperor is you. So we should clarify what that Emperor needs to do. Begin again. You need to have a new beginning. There's that fourth ace. You have 4 now. So you have all new beginning. I just want you to know that. This one could be about money, stability. Tell me what's going on here with the 10 of Swords. Like what's happening in this family dynamic? Somebody's having an awakening. I think it's about what love is. Venus is here. So you're having some kind of a awakening about love, what it is. I feel like you've been doing research on it. I feel like you're tapping into your higher self quite a bit. Yeah. It's because it's time. So whatever you're going through right at the moment, like I can see it's like fucked up because the 10 of Swords is here. Like you're feeling like, man, I gotta change the way things are going here, in my home. There's not the kind of love that I want, in my home. This isn't working out, right? So what is the action being taken? What action is the Emperor taking? Ending toxic patterns in the family. This actually makes me think about like ancestral wounds too. Because if you're actually looking at your family, like ancestors and stuff, like how they loved or didn't love, maybe there was some kind of like abuse that ran in your ancestor family, like your mom was abused, your dad was abused, somebody, and then that mentality for some reason really it gets in our DNA. It starts to like it just forms who we are is what I want to say. You know what I mean? So it matters. Like, a lot of times people don't think it matters for a 1-year-old or a 2-year-old, or even like while you're pregnant. You know what I mean? I just had this astrology reading done not too long ago. And part of what she told me was like things that happened during my mom's pregnancy with me that like started the ball rolling. And she really was clear about that sort of thing, you know, how it is, and then how it goes into your own children too, like that thing. And it's kind of like when you're made aware of it, and you're like, because that's what's happening here. It's saying be bold and make the first move. There's something in the family that has to go. So what's happening is maybe like I feel like there's a lot of Virgos right now actually that are kind of like tuning into their higher self and remembering stuff from like prior lives. Maybe you're tuning into that ancestor wounding and wondering like, how can I stop this pattern in my family? If that is what you're doing, I just want to say congratulations. And I'm glad that you can hear your higher self. I mean, there's just so many people who can't, and it's sad. And I just feel like, yeah, that's what's going on in the right now. So for the next 3 months, I mean, you're going to be tapping in and looking at the truth and looking at where things need to be tweaked. And I also feel like you're going to understand what role you play in the family, because if you're coming out as the emperor, you're the leader of the pack here. You're the leader of ending this toxic pattern. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I think it could be different for everybody, but I think it's in the way maybe that you were loved. You know what I mean? Like, do any of us feel like, you know, I mean, at any point in time, we all have some kind of grievance, right? I don't know anybody that doesn't have a grievance. You know, unless you figured it out, like it all led me here. I picked it. And I think like when you realize that, then you can get on the road. Well, okay, well, it's up to me to change this thing in the whole family dynamic. And that's kind of what I see happening here. So let me see what is going on here. Like something's ending, but there's brand new beginning coming here. So tell me what is so brokenhearted here. Like what's happening with this page? You're going to need spirit guides to assist you. So tap in. You know, Five of Cups is about letting something go, and it's about grief. And I don't know if any of you have ever, you know, I'm sure everybody's experienced grief of some kind. We have to let people, places, and things go sometimes. There's that Emperor energy again. I mean, it's really saying like this is it. Like you standing up, taking power, taking charge of your own life, going in a different direction. You are going to need help from the other side. So, whatever that means to you, you know, like we all have spirit guides, we have a whole squad. Do you tap in to them? Do you ask for assistance? Because this is a tough game down here on this planet. It is. Because, I mean, we are in the dark, you know, we're just in the dark here. And I think saying goodbye to things is hard for everybody. It's super hard for me. I have such a hard time letting go. But the thing is that you can't really have the new stuff until you let the old go, because there's no room, you know, for the now. Because you're, you know, in the five, you're living in the past. You're going like, man, I didn't want to lose this. I didn't want to throw it away, you know, and I think you're sad about it. So tell me let's look and see what the new beginnings look like, shall we? Let's get a different deck for that. Let's see this one. Let's see what the new Ace of Wands. Tell me what the Ace of Wands is for Virgo in December, January, and February. This is a brand new beginning in something. It's where you find your justice. It's something that makes you feel like everything is balanced out. It's in your work. It's in your work. And it's doing something that you really love to do. So I feel like, I don't know, are you walking away from a job here or something like that? Like, I don't want to do this. I thought I did, but I don't. because there's something brand new coming in that's more suited for you. You know, as far as work goes, it's more up your alley. It's coming from your heart space. It's definitely going to work. You know what I'm saying? Let's ask about the Ace of Cups. What's the Ace of Cups coming in for Virgo? Why is that in there? Ace of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Cups. It's the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a lucky, lucky break. It's like divine timing too. You're ready. It looks to me like you need to be an Emperor energy to like pull all this stuff off. So do you want to talk about the Emperor? He's the divine masculine. And it's Aries energy. And let's just talk about like the high side of the Emperor here, because that's what you need. You need to be like, this is like confident. You know you can manifest anything. You're confident in yourself and you know what you want and you just go for it. You know, masculine isn't emotional. A masculine, divine masculine, isn't like coming in on emotion. He has emotions, but he doesn't make decisions on emotions. He just creates things. You know, that's who he represents, is the divine creator, the masculine energy of that, you know. And then the Empress is here. And let's just so let's clarify the Wheel of the Year again on that. Okay, so it's time here. It's telling me this Ace of Cups is like something, it's an opportunity and it comes in after you surrender whatever you're letting go. Because you're having a really hard time letting it go. And I feel like, you know, the Queen of Cups is about surrender. So I kind of feel like, you know, there's something here that has to be surrendered. And it's this Five of Cups, whatever you're in grieving about. What are you grieving about? What are you grieving about in the five? What are you so sad about letting go of? Okay. Well, I think that oh, it's about something that hurt you. It's something that's just over. There's that Five of Wands coming out again. Remember, it's over here. So you're just kind of like, for the first 9 months, you're really processing whatever this is leaving your life. You know what I mean? So when I said, what are you grieving? You're grieving something that ended, you know, something that was impossible to work on. You know, here's what you have. Like, you have the Ace of Wands. So this could have been a sex-based relationship, you know, and it seems like, you know, it probably started off really, really fast and it ended up being like confusing, right? There's a lot of pain here with the Three of Swords. Like, maybe you had to go in a new direction and maybe you'll have to actually do a ritual to let this go. Here's the Ten of Swords one more time. And we're clarifying what you're letting go, right? So you're letting go of an impossible situation. It's not going to work. It isn't. And you know it. And I feel like, you know, this could be a relationship that just started and stopped like super fast. And somewhere in there, your heart got broken. So Virgo, I feel like you've got to let it go, whatever it is. And so what they're saying is you need spirit guide assistance, you know, to be able to like really surrender this thing that you want really bad, but it doesn't seem like it's going to work out. It's over. You know what I mean? It's really over and it's been tough. So we know that you have a lot of fear here that's kind of like in your way, but you do have someone coming in here. It's a soul friend that speaks truth. Okay, so it's the truth that you're good enough. This is why this person is coming in, is because you don't realize it. You can't see it because you've been told or programmed that you're not. You know what I mean? Even this situation, you know, if you're hanging out with somebody who's a total like fucking game player here, I mean, you deserve more than that, is what I'm trying to say. So there's a fiery climax coming in, and it's going to be going on in March, April, and May, um, with this love situation, and I think it's the same one. So let's clarify who the Empress is here, because I feel like the Empress is you. Um, the Empress is you. Fiery climax approaches. What's going on with this Empress? What is that? Nine of Pentacles. So that would be the energy where you reach in and talk to higher self, right? The Nine of Pentacles. About how you feel about yourself. You know what I mean? Like you're reaching in. Nine of Pentacles is about a relationship with your higher self. If you ask me, it's also a relationship about being single. But this one actually shows a couple and some kids. And so it's saying like you can have your independence inside a relationship. That's what that card says to me. So if that means something to you, just remember that that is possible. And honestly, I think it's important to realize it, right? But again, it's telling me you just feel like you're not enough. The Empress feels not enough, which is, I mean, you're trying to be the Empress, but you feel like you're not good enough. This is like here's the Hierophant again. That's why this person is coming in. Because no matter what is happening, you're still stuck in this energy like there's something wrong with me. You know what I mean? And I think we all kind of do that sometimes with, especially inner child stuff, you know? And the Emperor is in, the North Node is in Aries, which is the Emperor card. And I just want to say, like, you have the Aries card here, which is the Emperor, right, with the Empress, right? You have the Emperor here and you have the Emperor here. So you really have Emperor 3 times in your reading for the year. And it's like in each quadrant, like three different ones, right? So it's really telling me like it's very important for you to like step up to the plate and take over your own life, where it's going. You know, are you going to waste any more time with somebody who's game playing? Because to tell you the truth, if you're in Emperor or Empress energy, which you could be both, that's perfect balance. But let me tell you what, you wouldn't have all these doubts. But I feel like that's where you're headed, is like a balance inside, you know, with male, you know, masculine, feminine, divine energy kind of working. So big moves coming in. But the kind of the clincher of the deal is like when you're being asked to like step up and take these roles. Like these could be serious roles. Think about what's going on in our government, in our world. And I'm thinking about everybody on the planet, but especially those up and coming, like 18, 19, 20, 21, 25, 30. You guys matter, you know? You guys really matter, and you're not children anymore, and you all have unique ways of seeing things, you know? So when we're entering this Pluto, you know, Pluto in Aquarius, where everything is gonna, when it starts moving forward, right, into Aquarius and staying there, I mean, there's a lot of changes going to be happening. And that's why I think all this Emperor energy is here, because you have to know your value. Because you know what? Every single one of us is going to have to rise up and stand up for what we believe in here. You know what I mean? No matter what it is, like everyone's opinion counts. And it kind of depends on how we're going to do it. You know what I mean? Like, are we telling our opinion and making things happen out of a place of love? Yeah, I think so. But this could also be talking about something like that. Like, there's a lot of shit going on in the world, you know, and there's a lot of big changes going on, and there's a lot of arguing, and there's a lot of need for like us to get on the same page and not have everybody be our enemy. Because you want to know the truth? We're all the same. We all have the same source energy, peace in us, that's pure love. So let's see. Let's clarify, what's the Empress here for? Tell me what the Empress is doing. I think she's figuring something out about love, right? Tell me more. Okay. You're uncovering the things that you didn't look at before. You know what I mean? The Moon card. Like, so you're uncovering the truth about your soul. You're uncovering the truth about whatever happened over here, in your family, in your love life, in the world, even. Like, you're thinking all of it. And the truth is, it is emotional. And it's important for us to make decisions and go in directions that are directing us from our heart. So that's kind of what I'm seeing all around here. Like, you're realizing stuff needs to go, and you're doing it. You're letting it go. It hurts a little bit, but you're doing it. You're learning the lessons. You're climbing that ladder of spiritual ladder and ending all of the things that seem like they need to change. That's what the Death card is really about, change. It's about transforming something. So maybe what you're doing, like, it's kind of even like the Five of Wands. Like, in some cards, it's a fight. Like, there's people fighting and someone stole all the swords. But in this one, it's kind of like a game, like people playing hide and seek. And maybe, like, how do you play a game, right? You work with other people. So there's that too, and I'm feeling like a little bit of like world issue stuff there. It's changing, and it's important, Virgo, because Virgo, I feel like, you're one of those signs, like, you're just always logical. You know what I mean? That is you. You are being logical about all of it. And I think you're actually addressing your fears here, your past, and you're looking at them, from like, these have been hidden. I've kept them hidden. So I don't know. Tell me what's transforming in the Death card. Tell me what's transforming in the Death card for Virgo. Your indecision. There's the World card. Something is ending. Like, you being wishy-washy about whether you want to listen to your mind or your soul. So you're ending that cycle of, like, maybe the entrapment of the mind, right? Because you're getting very logical up here. And you're thinking about all the ways you've been feeling your whole life, like suffering and lack and all that stuff. So let's see about over here. Let's ask where the Chariot's going, since it came out 2 times. Tell me what the Chariot's doing here. Where are you going? Is it a new car? Some of you could be getting a new car. But I feel like it's more like alignment. You could be traveling too, going towards somebody. High Priestess. So yeah, this is definitely hooked up with the High Priestess for sure, because it's about your intuition. And what do you think's driving the Chariot? It's intuition. So it doesn't show me in this card, but in a lot of cards, what it does is it's got those 2 horses going, and the person in the back is just sitting there, like mental telepathy driving the team of horses, So that's what I'm saying. Like, you're going in a new direction, led by your higher self. You trust it. So the first stop is going to be Knight of Wands. It's going to be like living the life that you want. You know what I mean? Like, living a life that makes you happy. What does it look like for you? This guy's out on the boat, on the water, and he's just with his dog and the trees and the sky. He's loving his life. Knight of Wands, enjoying life, going for the next fun thing. That's what the Knight of Wands is. Tell me, clarify the Knight of Wands. Tell me what this Knight of Wands is here for. King of Cups. That's what's going to open up your heart. You see? And then here's the Star card again at the bottom of the deck. And here is the Chariot one more time. And this one's really showing it too. Like the other one shows that guy having like a whip or something. I don't like that. But in this one, it's like the mind driving the horses, right? You know where you're going? Right to the wish fulfillment. It's here twice. So it's doing shit that you love to do that's going to open up your heart chakra. It just works like that. I also feel like just because of this, I feel like that Chariot's going right to this Two of Cups. So what does that mean, Virgo? It could mean that when you are called by your higher self to go do something fun, you know what I mean? Like you feel it in your soul and you're like, God, I just want to go to the river today. Let's just say that. I'm going to go to the lake. I'm going to go to the river. I'm going to do it. That's where this person is, I think. I think you're a Chariot. You're aligned body, mind, soul, who's not afraid, who's driving the horses from their heart space, is going straight to this Two of Cups, which is your wish fulfillment. So it looks to me like, to be honest, this looks tough. The first September through May, I mean, you are winding something up. You're ending something. You're getting honest with yourself. You know what I mean? I don't know what the astrology looks like for the next year. I don't. I didn't look at it. And I was thinking about it last night and I thought, a lot of times I'll do a reading and then I'll look at the astrology and the tarot already knows. So I guess I don't know that I need to do both. I like astrology. So I incorporate it sometimes. But what I'm feeling like is like wherever you're going to go, and this will be June, July, August. So maybe it's a vacation. But it is your higher self taking you somewhere. It's going to open your heart space because you're going to be doing all the stuff you love to do, whether that means fishing or hiking or whatever, going to concert. I don't know, but you're driving somewhere and you're going to meet this person and it's going to change your life, like Hierophant and the ace of ace of swords. And what we're clarifying is you're good enough. This person is showing you. You're seeing it yourself, but then you meet this person and it's like, it's one of those special things. You know them, you feel them, that's pretty damn cool. Let's see what kind of guy this is, gal this is. Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups for my Virgo friends. What kind of person are they running into? Like, who is this person on their vacation? It's a man. It's someone who's powerful and protective. They might be a leader. I feel like they have a lot of courage. They're very smart. They could be like very educated. Maybe they have like a PhD or I don't know, anything higher, right? I think they know stuff. Like they could be pretty tuned in to like understanding the bigger picture of us, right? So this could be somebody very spiritual. They're loyal. They begin to be your friend. And they're just honed in specifically right on you. They're looking for a partner. They want the whole enchilada. They are not messing around. So that's the person that Hi. I'm doing a birthday reading for Virgo. I haven't done it yet. So I thought I would hop on really quick and do their birthday reading because I haven't done it yet. So, wow. So it looks like it's going to take you a while to like let go of this and rework how you feel about your family. A lot of Aries energy coming in here for you. That's about, not being apologetic for who you are. It's about standing in your own power. And the reason that all this has to be let go of is because what's coming in needs the space. It's a big space for this person, this Two of Cups. So you're going to need to clear out all of the fear, all of the sadness, the grief, like all of that has to kind of come winding up. You have to close it out. And you're doing it by end of May, because this is when the next 3 months is when this person's coming in, right? So let me see if I can. Let me get a spirit message for you guys for advice. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience difficult times. That is when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. I love that. And I hope that, boy, that is a strong message. Don't allow negative, here's the bottom of the deck. Don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you are feeling frustrated, angry, or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that instead of fighting your feelings. Go with them and work with them. Then true healing can really begin. So I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of healing coming in for you, a lot of work. You know what I mean? Like this is a lot of work to let go of all this stuff. Now, we didn't find anything out about money too much, did we? I did think there is something about work, like in here. Like maybe there's something that you have to let go of with work, right? There's a big change as far as work goes. You could be moving too. And then again with the new car, right? I feel like for some of you, I don't know. I feel like you're rising up to a higher level financially. I do see like some marriage coming in or a partnership that's very good. It will change your life. As far as like, I don't know, because I feel like this person, it comes in here and says like, I want a partner, and then here it is again. It's a wealthy man who's about to make somebody a wealthy woman, right? This could be an older person, but definitely a match for sure. So I don't know. You guys could be married or partnered up by the end of the summer next year, because I feel like this person is pretty good. Tell me what the end result is here first. Let's talk about when this person actually gets his Two of Cups. Tell me how that's going to work out. Tell me how that's going to work out in the long run for Virgo. Oh, heartbreak. Heartbreak, Queen of Wands. Hang on. We're not finished here. Hang on. Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the Fool. So what it's doing is it's telling me about the whole journey, the whole year, because that's kind of what I was asking about, right? So you got the Three of Swords. It has already showed itself. The Queen of Wands is about figuring out your value, like having confidence in yourself instead of feeling like, Five of Pentacles. I'm not valuable. I don't have enough value. This is a big theme for you. Like, this is what has to go in order for you to be free. You have to stop feeling like you're not enough. I mean, you just do. That's what's going to give you the true freedom. It's that world card. I'll tell you why this doesn't bother me too much. Is because it's just reiterating what we already said. Like, you're in heartbreak right now, and the whole point is for you to find your confidence, but you feel like you're not enough. And then here's this Queen of Swords saying, like, the Queen of Swords says, take out your emotions and think about this thing logically. Like, use your noggin, like your better judgment, not an emotional place, but like, honestly, what does this really look like? Like, am I really not enough? That's what you're asking yourself, and you're figuring it out before you find this person. You have to figure this out on your own. right here with the World card. And then the very next card is the Fool. You see how that goes. So this is in the third March, April, and May. And then here's what it's saying at the end of the day, a brand new beginning, which is over here with this person, this Two of Cups. So, I don't know. I feel like you're kind of back and forth. You get a little confidence and then you fall back down. And then you kind of like have to look at it logically. Like, is anything that I believe about myself even true? Like, am I really less than other people? No. The answer is no. You're not. You're never less than anyone else. And I know that so many people feel like that, and I feel like that myself sometimes. But in the spiritual realm, which is really what is real and what really matters, we are the same. Like, it doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? Like, I was just watching the debate just this morning, or like clips of it. Like, I don't watch the news, but I was like kind of really curious. I don't know anything about Kamala. And so anyway, I wanted to watch it, and I was feeling like they were basically doing that, like back and forth. Like, one person was saying the other person wasn't good enough, and like they both did it. They both did it. And I think that's sad that we have two people that are running for the president that both feel like they're fucking better than each other or any of us, or, you know, or whatever. I don't know. I just think that I hope that you can get over that, Virgo, because you're not less. We're the same in value. There's not one being that's more valuable than the next. That's all I really want to say. And I just feel like it's important because that's what's holding you back here. And so for about 9 months, you know, you're going to be working on this toxic pattern of that feeling, you know, because that's probably, remember when I was saying like this is like oh my God, my mind is just, all of a sudden I lost my connection. I lost my connection to spirit right now. Spirit, where are you? How come I can't hear you? Maybe they didn't want me to say what I was going to say. Okay, so anyway, I just feel like you have all brand new beginnings. They're coming one at a time. You've got an offer of love and an offer of a new something coming in here in December, January, February. It's an offer, right? I don't know if you're going to choose to work on it or not, because I feel like this is maybe, could be, now that I'm picking them up backwards, so the messages are going to change. So take what resonates and leave the rest. But I kind of feel like, you know, you're letting something go that doesn't serve you in order to have this new beginning. But the problem is that, I don't know, there's a struggle and something has to be restructured. It's talking about it over and over again. So I could be talking to some people who are married, like you're in a stable relationship and it's not okay. Like, it's something, and this is what you want, is this for, you know what I mean? But it has to transmute, it has to change. This is the Ten of Swords, and that's what it's about. It's about transforming something, and what you're trying to transform is your home life, your base, your home, your family. And you have to kind of like take the lead in it because nobody else is, you know? So, I don't know. I feel like the most exciting part is at the end here when this new person comes in. I cannot even wait for that to happen. I hope you guys remember it. And I hope you guys let me know next June, July, or August when this person comes in. I want to know all about it. That's who you're getting ready for. You know, you're getting ready for that two of cups. Because you got to be vibing high, because they're vibing high. And we only hang with the vibration that we're in. So, you know how, like, I don't know, sometimes I think about my own life and, like, the choices I've made, the freaking failed relationship, one failed relationship after another. And I understand that it's my own vibration that attracts that. So my vibration is too low. Like that. You know, like you feel too scared to even move forward. So I feel like there's a lot of that energy, Virgo. I hope this helps you in some way. I do. Is there anything else, Spirit? Tell me a song. Tell me a song for the Two of Cups and Virgo. Let's see what your song is. Do you want to know? This is your birthday reading. He's a magic man, Mama. He's got the magic hands by heart. That's a great song. Grace of a Woman. So this is somebody who not only is magic, but he also holds women in high regard. You know, he's going to see you as an empress. Now, if you're a guy and you're watching this and you're thinking like, it's a guy coming in, it could just be the energy, right? So if someone's coming in and it's a man or it's a woman, but they're in emperor energy, right? So they're the take charge kind of person. And if vice versa, you know, you're a man, but you're an empress energy, it just means you love. You're good with love. You love people. You know, you nurture your family. You're not ashamed to do it. It's like, you know, because I think that quality in a man is beautiful. Anyway, I feel like I'm just rambling. Thank you guys for coming. I love you so much. Have a great day.